Hi, my name is Lauren O'Connell and welcome to my ingredients analysis, swatches, application demonstration, and wear test of the Pat McGrath Labs Mini Lush Glosses in both the Skin Show Cool and the Skin Show Warm. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming videos. My videos help you to become a more informed consumer because I dive deep into the ingredients going into our skincare, makeup, hair care, and dental products using evidence-based research. You should absolutely know the ingredients going into your personal care products, and I'm here to help you do just that. If you're not interested in the ingredients, feel free to skip ahead. I have timestamps in my description box below, as well as clickable timestamps pinned as the first comment in this video. Now let's get into these Mini Lush Gloss ingredients. The Pat McGrath Labs Mini Lush Glosses are packed with emollients, and emollients are going to help our lips feel very soft, smooth, and supple. These are great ingredients to use during the cooler months when our lips tend to be more dry and chapped. The emollients also help to reduce the friction between our lips and the formula itself to help the lip gloss glide on more evenly. The first ingredient we're going to take a look at is the isosteryl isosterate. This emollient is often used in lip glosses because it has a very rich texture to it and it's extremely spreadable. We also have caprylic capric triglyceride. This is one of my favorite ingredients. It's a combination of coconut oil plus glycerin. And remember, glycerin is that super hydrator and humectant are water binding molecules that go deep into our lips, and they're going to hold on to water, giving us a temporary plumped up effect. This is a great ingredient to use if you are prone to having those little lines on your lips. Caprylic capric triglyceride also acts as a dispersing agent, and that means it's going to dissolve ingredients within the formula that tend to clump together, giving us a very consistent formula with evenly distributed ingredients. We also have tocopherol in this formula. This is vitamin E, it's an antioxidant, and it's very skin smoothing. So with time, this ingredient is going to help to minimize the appearance of those little fine lines that you may have on your lips. Sterylconium bentonite is a suspending agent, and that means it's going to help prevent the heavier ingredients within the lip gloss formula from sinking to the bottom. We have 4 different thickeners within this formula, and I do want to point out that the hydrogenated styrene methylstyrene indene copolymer is also a film former. This ingredient is going to help the lip gloss actually adhere to the lips. We also have silica as a thickener, and silica is in these perfect little spheres. So as we glide the lip gloss onto our lips, the silica is going to help it move and evenly distribute on our lips. We have several different opacifying agents within these lip glosses. Mica is a natural mineral with a lot of sparkle and shine, and the tin oxide is going to help to reflect the light. It has a natural glossy glaze. The calcium sodium borosilicate has light reflecting properties, and this is the type of shimmer that you see almost a rainbow on the gloss in this case as it's moved around in light. Finally, I do want to mention that the dicalcium phosphate also works as a thickener. And remember, the thickeners are going to add a lot of bulk to the formula. We also have propylene carbonate. This is a solvent, and this is going to help to decrease the viscosity of the formula and make it a little bit more fluid and spreadable and give us a nice even distribution. The propylene carbonate is often used when we see sterylconium bentonite, which in this case is the suspending agent in this formula. We do also have ethyl vanillin as the fragrance in this formula, so I am expecting a soft vanilla scent. And finally, we have a very common preservative in this formula that I see in many different cosmetic products. That wraps up the ingredients analysis of the Pat McGrath Labs Mini Lush Glosses. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and let me know what your favorite lip gloss is in the comments down below. Let's now move on to product packaging. The Pat McGrath Labs Mini Lust Glosses come in these plastic bags, and inside I can see 3 different lip glosses. There's a sticker on the front that shows me which version it is. Keep in mind I do have both the Skin Show Cool and the Skin Show Warm. On the back side of the bag, I see the ingredients label, and with an open jar symbol with an 18M. That means once you start using these lip glosses, you have 18 months until they expire. These are made in the USA. Each of these gloss trios retail for $25 and contain 3 different lip glosses. When I open up the bag, I see I have 3 lip glosses, which are held together by this little plastic piece. There's also a lot of sequins in these bags, which has caused quite a bit of controversy on social media because there is the issue of waste. Now, I did measure how much sequins is in each bag, and I got a little bit over 1/8 of a cup. The lip glosses themselves are mini size, and I'm now going to swatch the Skin Show Cool on my arm. First, we have the shade Pale Fire Nectar. Dare to Bear. And Divine Rose. For the Skin Show Warm, we have Bronze Temptation, Flesh Fantasy, and Flesh 4. So there are the swatches of the 6 glosses, and I'd like to know what you think of the sequins in the packaging. Does it bother you? Do you feel that it harms the environment? I will say that for me, I am going to give them to my daughter who loves arts and crafts, so they won't go to waste necessarily, or not just yet, but I believe the reason why she's putting the sequins in them to kind of give these a flashy feel is because these on their own are just sample size. I've gotten these before as samples from brands. I've gotten these as gifts with purchases, and she's selling them. So let me know down below what you think. I would love to know. Let's now get into the swatches, and we are going to start off with the Skin Show Cool. I've now removed my lipstick, and we're first going to start off with the Pale Fire Nectar. I can see the calcium sodium borosilicate in this lip gloss, and it has a lot of green, blue, pink reflect. The lip gloss does have a very nice vanilla scent, and it's just that common vanilla scent that I've seen in so many different lip glosses, and I'm sure you have too. This lip gloss has a lot of glitter in it. It really does give a glitter effect. I'm surprised by the light pink pigment that came through. I thought it was going to be more of a pale gloss, but I am seeing a nice cool pink. The next lip gloss we're going to put on is Dare to Bear. And finally, we're going to try out Divine Rose. Now we're going to move on to the Skin Show Warm shades, and the first one we're going to try out is this Bronze Temptation. Noticing in this one, it's a bit difficult to get the pigment on uniform. This one's appearing a little patchy to me. Now let's try on Flesh Fantasy. And finally, the Flesh 4. I am having such a hard time getting this to spread on my lips. You can see how the color is just migrating to the outside, and on my lips, it's so inconsistent and patchy looking. Now, because I'm having some issues with this gloss, I'm going to take it off for the wear test, and I'm going to reapply the Dusty Rose, and we'll do it with that shade. So as I expected, the lip gloss did transfer to the glass. I still have quite a bit on my lips, and this is the type of gloss where you are going to need to reapply it often, especially if you are eating or drinking anything. I like the way this lip gloss feels because it just is so thick on my lips and it feels very moisturizing, but it's also going to give me just a nice full plumped up type of effect. This is absolutely the type of lip gloss that's going to stick to everything. If it's a windy day, you are going to have your hair just stuck to your lips, and if you're drinking out of a straw, you will eventually most likely get your straw caught in your hair. If that's ever happened to you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The lip gloss gets on the straw, and as you move your hair around, you end up getting the straw stuck to your hair. This is a common issue for girls with long hair, but I like the way it feels, and I just like these types of lip glosses, and I don't mind reapplying my lip gloss. Now, I will say I did have trouble with 2 of the shades from the Warm kit, the Flesh 4 and the Bronze Temptation. These 2 were incredibly patchy on my lips. I could not get them to look uniform at all, and these 2 were definitely not working for me. Overall, I have to say I really like the Skin Show Cool glosses. These ones I thought looked great on my lips. I had no issues with patchiness whatsoever. And I even liked the Pale Fire Nectar shade, this glittery shade. This would also be really pretty as a lip topper to just give any lipstick you have a nice glittery type of glow. I really didn't like the Skin Show Warm shades because the Bronze Temptation and the Flesh 4 were incredibly patchy on me, and they just flat out did not work. I did like the Flesh Fantasy, but it's not worth buying the whole kit for just this shade. I do feel that the sequins within the packaging is a complete waste, and although I am going to give them to my daughter, it would just be better without them. If this is something that bothers you, I will put the email address for Pat McGrath's customer service down below. By all means, click on it, email them, and share your concerns. So for me, the Skin Show Cool was just amazing. I love the shades. I will absolutely use these glosses, and I think $25 for the 3 glosses in this case is worth it because I do really think the shades look great on me, and I do like the fact that they're small enough to fit into a clutch for a girls' night out. The Skin Show Cool was just a waste, and I would recommend not getting this one because of the patchiness of the formulas. It's just unacceptable, and I don't care if the lip gloss costs 50 cents or $6. I would not recommend it to anyone because it just didn't perform well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below and let me know if there's any other Pat McGrath Labs cosmetics you'd like me to review, or any other cosmetics in general. I'm always open to suggestions. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Subscribe now to Lauren O'Connell Beauty TV, and let's navigate together through the world of beauty.